GENBAND's President of Global Sales, Mark Pugerude.
Sorry, I can't be seen right now. Well, that would have been good for the internet, wouldn't it have been? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for showing. Thank you for coming to Perspectives14. It's an exciting time for us. David, thank you very much. That was a great introduction, a way to tee up this entire week for us. First of all, I do have one small commercial I've got to do for everybody here. I want to thank our sponsors, our platinum and our gold sponsors, Samsung, Blackbox, and Polycom. Thank you very much. Thank you. And all the other sponsors that are out there in the pavilion as well. I mean, this is a real ecosystem. These networks are highly complex, and you can see all the people that need to come together to really make these things work, so I really appreciate that. And really, that's leading off onto what David's speech was all about. This is a very complex environment. It's a very complex world, and if we're not working together, it's really hard to make these solutions work for our customers. Now, David looked a lot in the future and what we're doing right now. I'm going to do one thing I normally never do, which is look back at P13. Now, the interesting thing is David and I both have had a lot of time when we worked as service providers. I spent half my career as a service provider before I went to the dark side on the technology side. And I can tell you that we take these decisions very responsibly. We know that when you make a decision to go with GENBAND, your career may be on the line. Your job may be on the line. It's an important decision. And we try to give that empathy to our sales team to make sure they understand what the kind of pressures you're under. And when we pick a vendor, when you pick a vendor, you want to know that their crystal ball is pretty good. What kind of decisions do they make in R&D? What kind of decisions do they make to make your company better? And so that's one bad thing about the internet. If I would have tripped on these stairs coming through the smoke, I would have been on the internet forever. And the same thing is the internet saves everything. That means these analysts already remember what we said in P13. And you know, I want to talk about what did we predict. So our 5 key predictions here, and we had this was a theme that went across through the entire show, was we had 5 key predictions. Connecting networks with networks, interconnecting networks, and how complex those networks are. We talked about, and I thought it was a nice way of saying this, how do we gracefully kill off the old phone network? I mean, we can tell you we're in the forefront in seeing these networks and how they're performing worldwide, and they are becoming quite rickety, I would say. They're actually becoming quite, I don't want to say dangerous, but you know, sometimes life and death is involved. The 911 networks, the emergency response, how we